Hello everybody, Gloria Brooks here, founder of NatureGlo Easy Science. Today I'm going to do something a little bit different, and yeah, this is kind of like a mini tour of my van. I'm going to take you on a wet winter desert hike. But let me just flip the camera around so I can show you the scene here in the camper van. We have Rochelle, my dog, who is fast asleep and snoring cozily beneath her soft pink blanket. And yeah, I'm going to take these headphones off. Let me see if I can give you a glimpse of her. There she is. There's her fur. Mama's little girl. And it's going to be a bit candid here. I just got my headphones stuck here on my other cord. There we go. All right, so I got to conserve on energy today because it is a cloudy, rainy day. And there's my solar controller. It is telling me that not much sun is coming in, 12.2. So I'm going to turn that off and turn off my iPad so it doesn't suck any unnecessary, precious energy. And here we go. I'm going to take you on my hike. So the air, we've been having some rain this morning. So the air is quite chilly. It's in the 50s. I think it's like 54 right now. So here we are. A beclouded day here in the Eastern Sierra, California. It's very unusual. I mean, it's sunny most of the year here. That's why it's the ideal place for van life. So here we go. And this is like, I love the smell of the desert after a rain. Oh, I feel pitter patters. This might be a short hike. One of my favorite smells on the whole planet is the smell of the desert after or during a rain. And what happens is these creosote shrubs, they get wet and then they exude like this amazing... Oh, I didn't want to show you the mountains yet. That was a surprise. That was supposed to be the surprise. But when it rains on the creosote bushes, it exudes this amazing perfume. I cannot describe it. It's just, I guess, maybe a woody, resinousy. It's just amazing. It's intoxicating to me. All right, so let's go forth. Here is the path to my camp. And it's just so beautiful. Can you hear the birds? There's a flock of them that are flying through. Well, here's my view. I can't hide it from you anymore since I'm walking towards it. This is my absolute favorite view on the planet. And look, it snowed on the peaks. It's so beautiful up there. It's just so relaxing out here, so peaceful. And there's the flock of birds over there. I love their beautiful song that they sing as a flock. It's just so magical. I'm wearing a headphone because it's windy. I mean a microphone, so I don't know that you're going to be able to hear the birds through that. So I wanted to have a little bit of a heart-to-heart. So what brings a single woman out alone in the desert during the holiday season? Well, I came back out to California back in May of this year. It's soon going to be 2021. I can't believe it. So I had spent, prior to coming out here, I was on the East Coast for close to a year and a half. I worked at a private school, and I temporarily gave up my online teaching work to work in a private boarding school and to visit with family and friends. Long story short, the private school job did not work out, so I went on this interesting healing journey. There was an opportunity to learn to do breath work. If you've ever heard of rebirthing breath work, I'm guessing many of you viewers have not, since most of you are homeschoolers on my channel, but I did Leonard Orr breath work, rebirthing breath work. You can just look it up online. So I wanted to undergo a healing journey, and I felt like my entire trip back east during that year and a half, between the time I had come full-time to van life, which was 2013, I spent 6 years and then came off the road for that year and a half in 2019 for work and for self-healing as well. So I did 4.5 months of breathwork training, and it was just really remarkable. It's this breathing where it's a circular breath, so you don't completely exhale before you take the next breath, and you do it with your eyes closed, laying down, and it brings you to an altered state, and it helps you deal with past trauma. You breathe through trauma, you breathe through past whatever. Very healing. Indigenous people worldwide have used breath work for eons, for millennia upon millennia. So it's nothing new, really. But Leonard Orr brought it west from India. He had a lot of training in India. So I came back here in May because I couldn't stop thinking of the West Coast. Like, my family and most of my friends are on the East Coast, but I just had no desire to stay there. I kept having flashbacks daily, continually, like waking hour, not dreams, like waking hour flashbacks of coming back here to this spot, to this place here in the desert, overlooking these mountains, the Eastern Sierra. So, as John Muir would say, the mountains are calling and I must go. And that is exactly how it has been for me. So let me just walk you towards the mountains here on this winter desert hike today. We'll get a closer view. Let me see if I can zoom in. Does it allow me to zoom? No, it does not. So I'm on an Android Moto E6, I think it is, Android camera. So you can see the beginning here of the Sierra. I think this is actually the beginning, the mountains here. I'm not 100% sure, but at least from my standpoint, those are the beginning of the Eastern Sierra. And then it goes off. And then over here, we have the Inyo Mountains, which completely surround me. So I'm completely surrounded by the Eastern Sierra and the Inyo Mountains. Pretty awesome. So, and most of these shrubs are creosote, by the way. And I can hear the birds in the distance again. It's so awesome. There's some debris out here, some litter, some old tin cans. Telltale sign that people did some dumping out here. I've found some glass jars as well, like glass baby jars, oddly enough. So yeah, the mountains have called me back and I have returned. And I see this as being a full-time vision quest, being out here in the desert. Do I get lonely? Sometimes. But I keep myself very busy, very well entertained. Running NatureGlo's eScience is a full-time job, so that keeps my mind active and busy. The pandemic has been tough. I have not wanted to get together in person with people. If they ask, I have refused, unfortunately. Now, earlier on, like a few months ago, I was